sharper than an ice pick on you rappers' necks, and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, saved facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angels, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every every crack of surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we bustin' it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
This a Batman tune, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? You're that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they a drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on 1 West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip by the David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burned down the the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one west practical, gladiator maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock 5 rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it all when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's offensive.
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I'ma have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got you lit up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a nut, boy, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get the walking on the cause she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out here, man. Nigga turned up, feel me? Nigga turned the city up, fucking with his music. We out of pull right
Where we at, though? Where we at?
Greenville, South Carolina, man.
Where we at?
Shout out Shaw, man. Turned up, man.
Damn right.
Fuck with it, man.
Give me that. Right.
Birds, you
There you go, brother.
Oh shit, let me put this on this here. Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Wednesday night history class. Salaki, Haban, can you hear me?
Canada won't come.
No sign, Christ. I'll be running late. Listen, we're gonna jump into some scriptures. Any questions in the chat? Just put them in the chat and we'll get to them. But we're gonna jump into the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4 and verse 1. So any questions on topic, off topic? Just put them in the chat and we'll get to them.
Canada one can. Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 and verse 1. My son, defraud not the poor of his living. Make not the needy eyes to wait long.
Hold on, what verse you at?
Chapter 4 verse 1.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiasticus.
Oh, no, Ecclesiastes. But it's true, don't defraud the poor of his living, man. People always be trying to rob the poor. Imagine there's a rich man out there that robs more of the poor. They defraud the poor man of his living by minimum wage, man. Listen, man, they don't want you to be able to afford a car and a holiday. They've been depriving us of our living. The Bible tells them, nah, man, don't do them things, man. But, you know, they keep doing it. This is why it's rare that poor people have a success get rich story, man. Because there's all this money in the earth, and the oppressor refuses to let you get it, man. He refuses it. That's lucky. Go ahead, Rabban.
Khan, Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 1. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun. And behold, the tears of such were oppressed.
And then it's looking through the earth, and you're seeing all the oppression that's done under the sun. Now, under the sun is the earth. So it's looking at all the oppression on the earth, and then it's looking at the tears of the people who are oppressed. It's like us, where those people is our tears, where they're oppressed. It's like, you go ahead.
Khan. And they had no comforter.
And the people that was crying had nobody to comfort them, nobody to wipe their tears, nobody to tell them, don't worry about it, everything's going to be all right. That's the comforter. They had no comforter. Go ahead.
Khan. And on the side of their oppressors, there was power.
And on the side of the oppressors, there was power, meaning the oppressor, he had power. He's got power, like say, for instance, your boss at work, he's got power. Your boss at work knows you need a job, and they're threatening you like, yo, we're going to take this job away from you, man. They treat you how they want because they know you need the job. They have that power to decide whether to pay you or not to pay you. You're powerless. Like, you're treated bad at work, but you can't complain. Why? Because you need the job, and it might cost you your job if you complain. Whereas the man with power don't care about your oppression. He don't care that it's making you do long hours for minimum wage. You have to accept a pay cut and all of these things. The people without the power is you. The people with the tears is you. Now the oppressor, he's the one that's got power on his side. Go ahead.
Khan, but they had no comforter.
There you go. And they had no comforter. Go ahead.
Khan.
And also, if you're a man with this is written why? Because if you're a man with power, it don't mean treat people like shit, man. That's where a ton of people go wrong. People be treating people like garbage. If you're in a position of power, don't treat people under you like garbage. Treat people respectfully and good, man. Especially if you're a boss at a slavery. Treating people bad just because you're higher up in the job than them. No. There's a time coming when you're gonna have to answer to somebody, man. The Lord's gonna be like, yo, all right then. Remember when you treated these people this way? Treat people good, man. Don't use your power to abuse people like the oppressor does. The oppressor uses his power and abuses people, and everybody's oppressed by him. So like, you go ahead.
Khan, verse 2. Wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead more than the living which are yet alive. Yea, better is he than both they, which hath not yet been, who hath not seen evil work that is done under the sun.
So what does them two verses mean?
I'm not sure.
All right, so read it one more time.
Khan. Wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead.
They said, I praise the dead which are already dead. Why? So you go back to the previous verse, and he's talking about looking at the earth and how horrible it is and how people are being treated. So he's saying, wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead. The reason he's praising them, why? Because he's seeing how badly people treat each other. And basically what he's saying is, sometimes someone who's not here to witness that is better off. You know, like how about when people say, yo, I'd rather be I'm better off dead than being alive, called witnessing certain things. That's what Solomon's basically saying. Is Caribbean people say it all the time. Why I prefer be dead than alive. He's basically saying, yo, the man who's dead, at least they don't have to see this torment that's going on. this oppression that's going on. That's what he's talking about in that verse. Like, read the rest of it.
Khan of the one Khan. Or than the living which are yet alive.
Or yet the living which is yet alive. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Yea, better is he than both they which hath not yet been.
And it goes, it's better which have not yet been. Go ahead.
Who hath not seen evil work that is done under the sun.
You're saying, yo, it's better to not be here than to see this evil work that's being done. You're saying, yo, it's better for the person that's never been here than to be here and see the evil work that's being done. He's looking at the earth and how disgusting people are. Like now, black people used to say, yo, I'd rather be dead than be in slavery. Some of them used to say, yo, I ain't having no kids, car boy. For them to be born in this, they're saying the same thing that Solomon's saying. Solomon's saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing that Solomon's saying, like, yo, better off not being here than seeing this life of misery and all of this horrible life. That's what Solomon's basically saying when he's looking at how people are treating each other and saying, yo, it's better that you didn't have to witness these things, man. That's what that scripture's talking about. Black people been talking like this for years. Why I'm better off dead than hungry. That's what black people say. Why I'm better off dead than starving. Why I'm better off dead than living like a pauper. Why a man that's dead don't have to witness the struggle. Black people talk like that all the time. Well, it is because of how the Bible's written in Old English. People don't realize how all the similarities is similar to how our grandparents used to talk. Once you actually break down the Bible, how we talk, then you realize this is our book. Because what Solomon's saying is the same thing that my grandma used to say. Why? A man that's dead don't have to work these 3 jobs, man. Why? I prefer dead than have to pay all this rent money. That's how black people talk. Now, do we literally mean we'd rather be dead? No, it's a figurative of speech when we say, like, yo, that's easier than this. So that's what we're basically saying, that is easier than this. So like, what verse you at?
Verse 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Verse 4. Again, I considered all travail and every right work, that for this man is envied of his neighbor.
What does that mean? So Solomon's still looking and he's seeing certain things. What's the saying right there?
The man that's not seeing evil, that's not seeing the man that is it the man that's not alive, he's envied by his people.
This man is alive. So here, this is saying, again, I considered all travail and every right work. So there's somebody that's doing everything right. There's someone that's, doing things right. They're successful, they're doing things right. And it says, that for this, a man, that for this. So the man that does everything right, it says, for this, a man is envied of his neighbor. So Solomon was saying, yo, a man that does everything right has haters, man. You know when people say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Solomon was saying this years ago, man. A man does everything right. For that, this is a man who's envied of his neighbor. Yes, Adolphus, that's exactly what he's saying. So you could be doing everything right, and a man can be jealous of you, man. A man could work hard and get a new car, and there'll be somebody out there saying, yo, look at him showing off with his new car, man. Someone could buy some new clothes. Oh, look at him showing off in his clothes, man. So listen, Solomon understood that niggas was haters from the thousands of years ago, man. He's basically talking about how we're living right now. A man's doing every great work and doing things good. People are hating. A man will go to the gym, Haban, be in awesome shape. And what do people say? Oh, my man's on steroids, he is. Listen, man, for every great work, someone's going to hate on you. Solomon was seeing this thousands of years ago. Someone loses weight, what do they say? Yo, he thinks it's nice. She thinks, yo, she's lost weight. She's nice because she lost weight. When she don't, she's just, doing her thing, done great work, put in work, travailed, tried, grafted, lost some weight. And people like, yo, she thinks she's too nice. She's nice, she's lost some weight. Solomon was letting us know, look, man, there's been haters from thousands of years ago. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit.
This is also vanity and vexation of spirit, man. So now, what happens as well is people see you doing good, and they're jealous of you and they envy you and they start to want your life. Most people are jealous of you because they want to be you. Most people's not content in life. You have to be content. You have to be like, all right, well, that's him. He's got that. That's him. You have to be content in life with what you got. The issue is most people in life don't want to be content. That's the issue. Most people don't want to be content, and they want what others have got. They think that they want to live other people's life. Trying to live somebody else's life is not going to work. People end up envying that person, then it turns into coveting, and before you know it, it's a whole crime. That's like, you go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Verse 5. The fool foldeth his hands together and eateth his own flesh.
What does that mean? So in line with a man that works and does everything right, so this is letting you know what the next man does. All right, so this man folds his hands together, meaning this man does nothing. This man does nothing and eats his own flesh, means he destroys himself. So when it says to eat his own, whenever you see eat his own flesh, it means to destroy himself. So that's what that's talking about. So now a man destroys himself through laziness. That's where most people destroy themselves, through laziness. A man will give someone opportunities, and a man will stand there and not take the opportunity. People give a man loads of opportunities, and a man will stand there and not take the opportunity. So there's a ton of people that, destroy their own self, and you don't be those people that stands there with your arms folded and nothing gets done, and then you wonder why nothing gets done. Some people refuse every opportunity and then complain that they never have nothing. Oh man, life's hard, man. This is expensive. I can't do this. I can't do that. But then they turn down every opportunity to be able to live somewhat of an okay life. Some opportunities you meant to seize, man. You take certain opportunities. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Verse 6. Better is an handful with quietness than both handsful with travail and vexation of spirit.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right, no set. So it says better is a handful with quietness. So this whole thing, this what it means. Sometimes it's better to have less and live a nice, peaceful life than both the hands full with travail and vexation of spirit. Meaning, sometimes a man can have too much, and to maintain it just destroys him. You know, a man out there that's got expensive car, expensive house, he's got much, but now he's stressed about, oh, how can I maintain it? Sometimes you're better off having less, meaning sometimes you're better off being content, saying, you know what, I'm going to get a car that I can afford, get a house that I can afford, get clothes that I can afford, instead of living how people live, where you got all these credit cards and your hands is full, but you're vexed because you can't maintain it, man. And you're struggling and you're getting debt collectors letters, and then they're about to come seize half the stuff. You're better off. Your hands, it says better is a handful with quietness. So you're better off having a handful where, you can live peaceful. Everything's nice and okay. And, you can maintain it. Than both the hands full with travail and vexation of spirit, man. Hold on. So now like say for instance, there's a man out there earning 40K a year, and they can enjoy their family life and they're happy and they're content. And there's someone who's on 100K and they're working 80 hours a week. They never see their children, never see their family. They're constantly stressed. More isn't automatically better sometimes. So sometimes we need to learn that some of these jobs we're doing and all this money we're making, sometimes it's not better, man. Sometimes there's a man that's got less money than you, who's richer than you because he's got more time, is less stressed. Now, have you noticed how on some jobs we're stressing people out? There's some jobs where people are stressed out, even after work, they're still thinking about work. Someone like that, this is talking about someone like you, where after work, you're still stressed about work. Now, you got a high-end job, yeah, nice, but after work, you're stressed about work. Or there's a man that's getting paid less and he's content. can come home to his kids, can laugh and joke with your family and watch movies together. Listen, I realized this the hard way. One time I was working night shifts. And when I was working them night shifts, man, I'm seeing everybody at home getting ready to watch EastEnders. And I was like, yo, I'm doing all of this for money, man. And I'm not happy, man, because I want to be at home relaxing and going to bed at a decent time and all of those kind of things. Sometimes less is more. Don't let money consume your life. You know why? Because all this money you're making, you're going to die and leave all that money anyway. Or at least you can spend time with your family and make memories and actually be happy for once. A higher paid job and more money doesn't always mean happiness. Sometimes you have to downscale your job for happiness. Sometimes you have to downscale your job for your mental health and for your peace of mind, because you can have a high-end job that messes with your mind, and you know, you just constantly on the go and you constantly run down and you can't do nothing after work and you can barely see your kids and you can barely enjoy the money and you can barely go places and people are inviting you places and your whole life is, oh, I can't go, I got work. Oh, I can't do this, I got work. Your whole life ends up being consumed by work. Why? Because you're trying to get that high pay and you can't enjoy it, man. Or you could be like, you know what? If I cut down and I have this much to live off, then I can have more to do in my life. Like the sister said, facts. She said, I just learned this lesson. Listen, man, I've learned this lesson. I learned this lesson so long ago that damn, some jobs you see that seems like they're gonna stress me out straight away. I say no. Like there's some jobs where you're working after you finish time, which is crazy to me. If my job is like the job that I decided to do after a while was, if I finish work at 5 o'clock, I finish work at 5 o'clock. I'm not going home to be submitting emails, to be doing paperwork. Them kind of jobs there, you got me working way past what you pay me. So yeah, some of these jobs, they know how to deal with us badly, man. Yes, okay, go ahead, Obon.
Khan the one Khan, verse 7. Then I returned and I saw vanity under the sun. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother.
So now it says, there is one alone, and there is not a second. Yet is there no end of all his labor. So like, read that again one more time.
Khan one Khan. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother.
So lucky, I think you're reading the wrong. Is that the right verse?
Khan, verse 8.
So lucky, go ahead.
Yea, he hath neither child nor brother, yet is there no end of all his labor.
Yet is there what?
No end of all his labor.
And we've learned to be that way. What does it mean there's no end of all his labor?
He's just working all the time.
There you go. So now Solomon's saying, yo, look, that working all the time. Sometimes take a break, man. I realized some people don't even like work. Listen, work has us in such a chokehold that we don't even want to phone in sick. There's some slaveries where I'm meant to phone in sick and I'm like, oh, I let the company down and oh, listen, I'm entitled. I realized later in life, I'm entitled to a sick day. I took so much on, I started getting warning letters. I said, damn, warning letters for being sick. So you're gonna fire someone for being sick? You can't prove that I'm not sick. Now, when they say I'm sick, Aban, my sick is I'm not sick enough to not go to Drayton Manor. I'm sick enough to not to come to work. Like there's a difference. Me being sick means I'm too sick to come to work, but I'm not sick enough to go to Alton Towers and go on the roller coaster. I'm not sick enough for that. I'm just sick enough to not come to work. Like, don't ever let work tell you that, oh, you said you were sick, but we seen you was out in the park. You say to them, yeah, I was too sick to come to work, but I wasn't too sick to go to the park. How are you going to try and tell me what I'm too sick and not too sick for? And work tries to consume your life, man. And when they're ready to fire, the fire with no mercy, because they know you're just a number. And then it goes back to the first verse where it says, there's no comforter and the oppressors have power. So your bosses have power and they don't care. They just get rid of you and replace you the next minute, man. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Neither is his eye satisfied with riches.
Actually, go back up one verse, Lucky.
Khan of the one Khan, verse 7. Then I returned, and I saw vanity under the sun.
There you go. It's in vanity. Is looking again, and they see more vanity under the sun, meaning on the earth. Go ahead.
Khan. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother, yet there is no
There you go.
end.
There's a man that has no family or none of those things. Has no family, meaning there's nobody for him to even pass inheritance to. Go ahead.
Khan. Yet is there no end of all his labor.
So it's saying this man's got no brothers, no family, no friends, no nothing. Why? Because you spend all your time at work, your colleagues ain't your friend. And then it goes, there's no end to all his labor, meaning you work. Go ahead.
Khan. Neither is his eye satisfied with riches.
Neither is his eye satisfied with riches. So now if you ain't satisfied with certain wages, you're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. That's what's going to happen. You're going to keep working. And there's no end to it. So if you're not satisfied with money, you're going to be constantly chasing money. You're going to go from a job 50 grand to 100 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, and you're going to keep going and you're never going to be satisfied. I'm not saying don't get a good job, no, but I'm saying get something where you still can have a life. That's the aim. Have a job where you still can have a life. You deserve a life, man. You deserve to live. Don't be chasing money all day. So you can't live. So lucky, go ahead.
Khan. Neither saith he, for whom do I labor and berave my soul of good. This is also vanity.
Go ahead. What verse you at now?
Bottom of verse 8.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yea, it is a sore travail. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor.
So now there's a man that works, and it's letting you know, like, yo, a man works so much, and who are you doing it for? Because it's a waste of time. You're gonna die, and all that work goes to what? You're gonna stand before the Lord and say, oh yeah, I spent all my time working. Oh yeah, I spent all my time at work. I was too busy to do anything else. I spent all my time chasing money. Nah, man. Sometimes cut down them hours and spend time with your family, man. Or get a job which is less stressful. Now I'm saying don't work. I'm definitely not saying that, because obviously in this kingdom we have to work to be able to pay the bills and all of those kind of things. So yeah, we have to work. Now would it be nice if we didn't have to? Yes, but unfortunately we're in hell right now, so we got to work until we up out of hell. And then it's lions. How about no more 9 a.m. starts? No more this devil saying get to work on time. I'm gonna be the one making sure he gets to work on time. I'm gonna be working from home while they're in the office. I'm gonna be working from home while they're in the office, man. While they're in the office bringing me the money, like how we have to do it to them. Can you imagine if they can pay what? Always understand this would work. Every job on the pays, yeah. So if they can pay you £15 an hour or £20 an hour, how much money are they really making off you if they can pay you that? Because ain't nobody paying more than the making off you. So you have to look at these jobs that you think is a high paid job. It's not, man. They're paying you. They're paying you low compared to how much you're actually making them. Yes, lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
Saying now, if there's two, you got brotherhood, sisterhood, you're feeling down or low or need comforting, there's a brother that can lift you up. Or if you're in a hardship, car breaks down or whatever, you're in any hardship, a brother can help you up, can help you. But if you're on your own, you're on your own. Like say for instance, you might be short on rent or something. If you got brothers and sisters, they can be like, oh yeah, I'll put you up, you can stay here. Now, if you're on your own, no one ain't gonna help you, and you're pretty much screwed, man. Pretty much screwed. So that's saying, have brothers, sisters, and so forth. Go ahead.
Khan. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And
There you
if
go.
one
Read that one more time.
can't, the one can't. And if two lie together, then they have heat.
If two lie together, then they have heat. Listen, everybody knows when these what's that thing that these devils like to do when they get lost in the snow, Haban?
They all go together.
I think they go hiking in the snow and they all get lost. And what do? There's two of them together and they have heat, man. But listen, can't no man give me no heat, man. So lucky that's not
right.
no man, listen, listen. Like Solomon said earlier, man rather be dead than another man trying to give me some heat, man. Why? That right there, listen. There'll be a woman giving you some heat. Listen, on a winter night, if you're in bed with your rib or whatever, on a winter night, and she goes to bed before you, when you jump in the bed's already half warm. Now imagine about you come home at night in the winter, the bed's freezing, man. Listen, when there's two together, you have heat, man. So lucky, go ahead.
Can't the one can't. But how can one be warm alone? If one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And
it says, if one prevail against him, who shall withstand him? Meaning, if you're in a fight and it's just you, and this man's stronger than you, there's nothing you can do, man. Nothing you can do. Go ahead.
Can't the one can't. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quick.
So now one person on your own, you're vulnerable. So if one man punches you up, there's nothing you can do, man, if you're stronger than you. Now, us in the UPK, you're going to be the one on your own, and we're going to be the two. So lucky it's going to be us roughing you up, man. Listen, all that work life, sometimes get some friends, man. Get some friends, some brothers, some sisters, do the right thing. If we fall out, we go to council, we fix it, we apologize to each other, we fix our issues, because we need to be together. This is reiterating that two's better than one, and you need brothers and sisters in times like these. Go ahead.
Can't the one can't. Better is a poor and a wise child than an old and a foolish king, who will no more be admonished.
See, so now this is letting you know, age doesn't make you wise. Your position in life doesn't make you wise. Like a lot of people are babies that rule over us. A lot of people are babies that rule over us. But in age, the adults, in how this world works, they've got high positions, but really they're not wise. They ain't wiser than none of us. That's lucky. Go ahead. And now it says, an old foolish king who will no more be admonished, meaning you can't tell. There's some people you can't tell them that they're wrong. Somebody that can't be told that they're wrong is a fool, because they're never going to learn. They're going to keep making the same mistakes, Sometimes you have to accept, all right, then I don't know everything, and I'm wrong, and I'm learning, and I can be better. Now, once you think, all right, I've made it to the top, and no one can't teach me nothing, you're gonna have issues in life. Sometimes you have to realize, you know what, I'm not as great as I think I am. So, lucky, go ahead.
Can't the one can't. For out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor.
So now it says, for out of prison he cometh to reign. What does that mean?
Is it literally he's ruling from like a criminal ruling?
No, it's more of a so it says, for out of prison he cometh to reign, meaning letting you know, as someone that's wise can start off from a low state and work their way up. So it's letting you know, man. So it says, for out of prison he cometh to reign, whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor. So it's letting you know, positions can switch And it's letting you know this man, a man can start off low and make his way up, man. So it's letting you know a man that's in prison is low. So now imagine a man comes out of prison terrain. It means he started low and worked his way up. And a man that listens and takes instructions, that can happen, man. For out of prison to come off the rain, then it's letting you know the next part. Whereas also he that is born in his kingdom becometh poor. So Solomon's continuing from verse 13. So it's letting you know someone that's poor and wise can rise from nothing, can become king. Meaning someone that's poor and wise can rise through the ranks because they listen, they follow instructions, they do things the right way. Or a man that's born in the kingdom, supposed to be king rich, that can't follow instructions, that don't listen, he can become poor. When you look at how the kings of England was, a few of them ended up not being wise kings and ended up losing everything. So he's more saying that kind of things. So someone can start and can rise to the top, or someone can have every advantage and lose it. Look at some of these celebrities, Haban. They start with everything, can lose it all, man. Why? Because they got no wisdom. They're not wise. They do stupid things. So yeah, that's what that's basically saying. So, listen, us, we started off poor, came out of prison, and we're about to rise to the top, man. You're gonna see us about to run this earth. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan in the one Khan, verse 15. I considered all the living which walk under the sun, with the second child that shall stand up in his stead.
So now he's going back to the last verse when he's talking about the king, letting them know, yo, a king don't last forever. So when it says stand up in his stead, means once the king before goes, somebody else is coming. So he's letting these kings know, yo, you ain't gonna be here forever. And that's how life works. One day it's your day, one day it's not your day. You ain't gonna be here forever. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them.
There you go. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him.
See, so now the people that come after don't care about the old king. Like it happens like this in the community. One day there's a man that's in the community, that's the man. Biggest gang member, the man. Like the king of the city, the man. And Habani goes jail or whatever. Or he gets to a certain age, like 30s, 40s. And have you noticed the youngest don't respect him? They look at him like, yo, him is washed up. And that's what Solomon's basically saying. Look, man, you ain't gonna sit on top forever, man. Happens in our community every day. One day a man's the man. One day everybody respects him, and then another generation comes up and they don't respect him. They look at him like, nah, you ain't shit, man. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
There you go. It's vanity and vexation of spirit, man. So Lucky, go ahead. Like imagine one day there's footballers is at the top, and the next day is somebody else. Like once upon a time, people used to talk about Pele. No one really. Well, people still talk about Pele, but younger football fans don't really talk about him. Or one day there's a singer and no one talks about them no more. One day you're on top, one day you're not. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan, Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be
Now,
more.
That means when you come to the house of the Lord, don't be blabbering off your mouth, man. Listen more than you speak. That's what that's saying. It's saying listen more than you speak. Now, this is what a lot of people do. They come to the house of the Lord and they want to run off their mouth. This is why when new people come to class and they're running off their mouth thinking they know everything, they end up getting themselves caught sometimes. Listen, man. Now, can you ask questions? Of course. But now there's people where they ask questions like they know everything. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. And be more ready to hear than to
And
give.
be what?
Be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools.
There you go.
For they consider For they consider not that they do evil.
And they don't consider that they do evil when you're running your mouth. Go ahead.
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God.
Yep, be not rash with your mouth, meaning don't be loose with your mouth. Sometimes you don't want to be loose with your mouth. Read that part one more time.
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God.
Right, what does that part mean?
Like, watch your words. Don't be. Is that like swearing to God or things like that? We're saying be not.
Close, but it's something that we've all done. We've all done it. So just think something that we've all done.
Is it like
we've all done it? Criminals do it every day. So I can say that again.
Cursing someone?
No. Just think we've all done it. Criminals do it. Just think before you're about to go to jail, we all do it.
Pray to God.
But say what? Not just that. You close? Just think where it says be hasty to utter anything before God. Just think. All right then. Let me give you an example. You've done something wrong. Now the repercussions come. What does everybody say to God?
Like, why did you do this to me?
No.
Like,
think being hasty and to utter something before God, what we all do.
Like asking God to help you out of the situation that you put yourself in.
That, but in a way where, oh God, get me out of this situation and I'll never do it again. Now, when you say, and I'll never do it again, and you know you're going to do it again, be not hasty to utter anything before God, because people do this all the time. Like, oh Lord, get me out of this position and I'll never do it again. I've seen people be sick and pray, oh God, heal me and I'll never do this again. Now they might become better, and what do they do? Go back to doing what they used to do. Don't be hasty to utter anything before God. Like, don't make vows that you can't keep, basically. That's what it's saying. It says, watch your mouth, because people casually promise God things and they don't do what they promise God. And we've all done it, man. Listen, man, Haban, I listen, before I was in the truth, I used to do some damn criminal activities and get caught by the police. Say, oh Lord, please let them give me a not guilty and I won't do it again. Lord, please. Listen, I'm trying to bargain with God like God needs me, like God needs me to not do it again. I said, come on, Lord, please deliver me from this. I won't do it again. And then what happens? Once you're out of the situation, you go and do the same thing again. So all of this, I won't do it again. You better have to say, Lord, can you deliver me from this situation? You better have figured out that I won't do it again if you know you're going to do it in 2 weeks. If you know you're going to do it in 2 weeks. Listen, man. People used to be like, oh, Lord, man, get me out of this and I won't steal again. Listen, about one time I remember I must have took someone's phone. I'm running from the police. I'm hiding. I can hear the helicopters. I'm like, yo, Lord, please don't make them find me, man, and I won't steal again. And funnily enough, they didn't find me. And about a week later, I was out doing the same thing. So don't utter things before God or make promises to God that you can't keep. Because that's why even in the law it tells you about your vows and so forth. Because people be making vows that they can't keep. Let's look, you go ahead.
Khan. For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few.
There you go. Let your words be few, man. Don't talk too much. Don't be like, oh, God, deliver me from this and I'll do this. God, deliver me from this and I'll do that. Let your words be few, man. Let your words be few. Don't talk too much. Just say, oh Lord, man, I'm in a jam right now. If you could deliver me. Slacky, go ahead.
Khan of the one, Khan, verse 3. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business.
Says, for a dream cometh through the multitude of business. Go ahead.
Khan of one, Khan. And a fool's voice is known by multitude of words.
All right, then. So now, what does that mean?
A fool's voice, like you start, you know, a fool because they start saying stuff because they speak too much.
But what's the first part mean where it says, for a dream cometh through the multitude of busyness?
Like, no, I'm not sure.
All right, then. So just someone with a busy mind and whatnot, they have a lot of dreams. They have a lot of dreams. Their mind produces a lot of things. They have a lot of dreams that, you know, ain't gonna go nowhere. This is foolishness after reveals itself through constant. No. But it says the multitude of business and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words. Meaning, you know, a fool, like a man who has loads of different dreams, and it don't mean nothing. And then you know, a fool through a multitude of words that's speaking about nothing. So sometimes you'll hear a man talk about, a million different things, and all of it means nothing. What the Lord's getting at is let your words be few, because people know you by your speech. Now, if you don't speak, then people don't treat you a certain way. So most people engage you and look at you and listen to how you speak, and then they can tell what kind of person you are. Is this someone that's this way? Now, sometimes you have to keep that aura about you. You have to keep the aura about you where you have to not say a word, let nothing. Sometimes don't say nothing. So you see, if you're a man where people can't work you out, they can't treat you a certain way. Now, if you tell your whole heart and people can work you out, it's like you go ahead. And then when we go back to that verse where it says, "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God." Also, that applies to the truth. Don't be in here trying to say, "Oh yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that," and you know you're not going to do it, man. Oh, if I could get this one thing, I'll come to camp every week, and then you don't come to camp. It doesn't work like that, man. If I could get this car, I'll do this. If I could get this car, I'm going to do this, and you don't uphold your part of the bargain. That's being rash with your mouth. If I could do this, I'll do that. You don't uphold your part of the bargain. Don't make promises that you can't keep, man. That's what Solomon's basically saying. Don't be hasty to utter anything before God, because when people want things, they'll say, "Oh Lord, if I get this, I'll do that." And then guess what happens? You go into get it, and you're not going to do what you said you was going to do. And the Lord's going to be like, "See, listen, man, I've heard a ton of them stories. If I could get this, I'll do that. If I could get this, I'll do that." And then what happens? You get it and you don't do nothing. Don't be one of those people, man. It's like, go ahead, where was it? Verse 4.
Khan of the one, Khan, verse 4. When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools.
There you go. Once you promise the Lord something and you don't do it, the Lord don't have no pleasure in you, man, because you're a fool, man. When you make a vow to God and then you don't uphold your vow, the Lord's looking at you like, "Yo, you're not even a man of your word, man." Have you looked at someone one way like, "Yo, you're not even a man of your word"? You look at them like, "Yo, you're so disgusting, man. You're making all them promises." Sometimes this is why it's better when you say, "Yeah, I can't promise you." It's better when you say, "No, I can't promise you, but I'll let you know." It's better when you say that, "I can't promise you, I'll let you know." Now, when you're out there making these promises that you can't uphold, everybody's looking at you like, "Yo, you ain't even a man of your word, man. You're saying you're going to do something and you don't do it." Everyone's looking at you like, "Yo, you're not a man of your word." Now, it's better you say, "I might do it." But when you're making vows, and listen, on, especially if someone owes you money and they say, "Yeah, I'm going to give you the money on Friday." They ain't giving you the money on Friday, man. Right. Only an honest person will. The average person's not honest no more. They ain't gonna give you a penny, man. Sometimes you gotta see some family members asking you for money, and you have to know, yep, I can't give that person money because they asked that person for money and didn't pay it back. What makes me think I'm special? Sometimes you gotta be like, yep, I ain't gonna do that. Be someone that can that you say something, can you do it, man? That people can count on you. You don't want to be a person that says something and everybody's like, oh yeah, they're not reliable. Oh yeah, they're probably not even going to be awake and pick up the phone in the morning. Oh yeah, they're not going to do it. I'm going to have a backup plan in place. Listen, man, be someone that's dependable, that people can count on you. That's what you want to be in life. Someone people can count on. So, okay, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. For he hath no pleasure in fools.
There you go. The Lord don't have pleasure in fools, man. Once you make a vow to the Lord and you don't uphold that vow, the Lord's looking at you like, all right, then you made these promises. Listen, sometimes I've been looking at people like, all right, you made these promises and you didn't uphold nothing you said. How can I mess with you again after that, man? I can't mess with you again in that capacity because you're gonna tell me something and I'm just gonna okay. And then you're gonna see in my face that I'm barely listening to a word you're saying. You're gonna see in my face that yeah, whatever you're saying, I'm rolling my eyes and okay. You know when someone's talking, you're like okay, because you know it's not gonna happen. You've made too many vows before, and I used to believe in you, and I just don't believe in you no more. That's sometimes it gets to the point how you have to stop believing it's people. Right. Sometimes you got to be like, yeah, I used to believe in you, but yep, all these things now. If I continue believing you, I'd end up losing belief in myself because I believe in you. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, you sold me too much dreams. I believe it. I believe that. That's why people say that saying, I believe it when pigs fly, which means the no pigs ain't ever going to fly and they're never going to believe what you're saying. Sometimes it gets to that. Some of the vows people be making, promises, believe it when pigs fly. So like, you go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Verse... bottom of verse 4. Pay that which thou hast vowed.
There you go. Pay that which thou hast vowed. You made a promise. Uphold that promise, man. Be a honest, decent, trustworthy person. That's what you should be. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay.
It's better that you shouldn't vow than to say you're going to do something and you're not going to do it, man. You're better off saying, yo, I can't promise you that. So when it don't happen, then they'll be like, oh, well, he did say he can't promise me that. Now, if you're making a promise, I'm going to pay you on Friday, you're better off saying, yo, I don't know if I can pay you on Friday, you know. But I'll let you know. Because, yo, sometimes, sometimes people be double booking the money. Listen, about a man might say to a woman, yeah, I'm going to take you out on Friday because he's expecting you to pay him on Friday, and you don't pay him on Friday. Now you ain't kept your vow to him. He ain't kept his vow to the woman, and he tried to keep his vow, and it's your fault because you told him Friday. And so you're better off saying, boy, I don't know if I can do that. You know, sometimes be real, man. That way, nobody can't expect nothing come Friday. That way, if nothing comes on Friday, they can be like, well, you know, he didn't promise. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
What does that mean? While it is, people.
I know this one. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know how many years ago people say like, I'm on you.
Yeah. So people make dumb excuses for what they do. People make dumb excuses for what they do, or people run their mouth and put themselves in problems, man. A ton of people run their mouth and put themselves in problems. Don't suffer not thy mouth to cause your flesh to sin. People make excuses for everything they're gonna do. Sometimes running your mouth, and also running your mouth can ruin a lot of things, friendships, relationships. Running your mouth can get you whooped, man. Running your mouth can get you beat up, man. Like sometimes your mouth can create problems that your body has to deal with. Your mouth, guess what, Haban? Your mouth can be the reason why you got no teeth in that mouth.
Right.
Like people don't realize that your mouth, listen, I'm gonna quote my dad's favorite scripture when he was growing up. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. That's his favorite scripture. He used to quote that one every day. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. Meaning, don't run your mouth sometimes, man. Because you do know running your mouth. If you run your mouth and say, "Oh, him there, my man can't tell me nothing, can mash him up." Now you've run your mouth, and now the man that you said you will mash up, about now he's coming to mash you up now.
Right.
So sometimes keeping your mouth, you can keep your life, man. Sometimes shutting your mouth can save your life. And this is why a lot of people get punched up or attacked for what they said. Yeah, you said this about me on the internet. Because why? They're not keeping their mouth. Sometimes you have to keep your mouth, man. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. Sometimes you have to learn to watch your mouth. Not everybody is going to play these games with you. Some people play the game with you. Some people won't. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. That's it, man. It's lucky. Go ahead.
Another one, Khan. Neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice?
There you go. You're making excuses. You make excuses. Be excuses. Neither say, "Oh shit, man. Oh shit, I messed up. Oh shit, let me do that. I'll try better next time." People do it all the time. People say, "Oh yeah, it wasn't my fault." Sometimes this is what you have to do. If you mess up, you have to acknowledge it. That's the only way you're gonna fix it. Like, see, if you acknowledge it, like you're supposed to rent your heart, man. Meaning your heart's supposed to be torn. Rent means to tear and torn. So your heart's supposed to be torn. Listen, you're supposed to be at home watching the TV, and then you feel bad. You're supposed to go outside, you feel bad. You're supposed to lie down, and the situation of what you've done wrong is meant to be in your head. You're meant to feel bad. You're meant to not be able to escape it. Now, you know, once you live the life of a sinner, is when you just don't care about what you do anymore. You just ain't got no conscience no more. When you can just go out there and do something which you know is wrong. When you can go out there and do something which you know is wrong, you don't have no conscience no more. You're supposed to know shit. I've done something wrong. I feel bad. Why did they do that, man? Why did they do that? You're supposed to beat yourself up. You know when people say, don't beat yourself up. Beat yourself up, man, and feel bad. And pray to the Lord, Lord, forgive me, man. Work with me. Don't hold this against me. Give me some time. I'm trying to get right. I acknowledge my offense. Listen, even the white man's system gives you a third off when you acknowledge your offense, man. Even in the white man's court, he understands, all right, when you acknowledge you're wrong, they knock some of the sentence off, man. When you go guilty, when you know you're guilty, even they give you some, all right, then we're going to knock some time off for his guilty plea. Now, you be wrong in trying to tell the Lord that you're not wrong. You be wrong trying to tell the Lord, nah, I'm not wrong because technically it just happened, didn't it? So you be saying your excuses, it just happened, didn't it? That you don't acknowledge you're wrong. So lucky, go ahead.
Another one, Khan. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice?
There you go.
And destroy the work of thine hands.
Go ahead.
Another one, Khan. For in the multitude of dreams and many works there are also diverse vanities.
Hold on, wait a minute. So I can say that again. What verse you at now?
Verse 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another one, Khan. For in the multitude of dreams and many words there are also
so now after all the talking, the promises and dreams and all the fake narratives you've sold, after all of that, go ahead.
There are also diverse vanities.
Look, man, all of those, everything, them dreams, them hopes, them fake vows, or vanity. Go ahead.
Khan. But fear thou God. If thou see,
fear God, man. That's what you do, man. Forget all them dreams that you're having, all that nonsense you're talking about. Fear God, man.
Right. Khan, verse 8. If thou seest seest oppression of the poor, and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province.
If thou seest the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not. What does that mean, Haban? So it's saying if you see the oppression of the poor and violent perverting of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not. What does that mean? Basically, it means don't be surprised when you see there's a corrupt system. Don't be surprised when you see corrupt systems. Why? Because that's the perverting of judgment and justice. So that's what they do, corrupt systems. We live in a corrupt system, man. We live in a corrupt system. A corrupt system is where a man can dress up like a woman and you call him a man that arrest you. That's a corrupt system, man. Imagine a man's a man and he's dressing up like a woman. Listen, I'm not going to play this mental health game with you. I'm not your mom. I'm not going around in circles with you. You're a man thinking you're a woman. And you know what's so crazy about this? Just yesterday, I was looking at a lesbian woman and she's got on a snapback and she's got on a vest and she's actually moving like she's a man. And I'm looking like, the mental health runs deep.
That's some gross. I think a man you drawing stuff in it. When it was chest, like, oh, yeah, bro.
See,
like not a woman.
Yeah.
Like something wrong with him.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I seen this lesbian and I forgot for a minute, Haban. And then I was like, yo, this is a woman with a girlfriend that's wearing a vest, that's got a snapback on, and she's dancing like a man, doing like gun fingers, and then she's got like her trousers low, how men have their trousers, and her and her girlfriend are there, and I said, does her girlfriend knows this isn't really a man, is it? I'm thinking, hold on, her girlfriend must know this ain't really a man. I'm scratching my head like, you know this ain't a man. You know this is a woman that's trying to look like a man. And I looked at her face and she was trying to pull man faces. I said, the mental health runs deep with this one. I said, damn, the mental health runs deep with this one. I might have to send, I might have to call the mental health team and get this one assessed. Because she was actually functioning like a man. I said, how do I get in touch with the mental health team? Because if you take a man off the road that's screaming and shouting and doing whatever for mental health, a woman that thinks she's a man is mental health. You're thinking something you're not. You're thinking you're something you're not. And I've seen that a lot of these lesbians are, these masculine lesbians are aggressive, man. Listen, I seen a man box a masculine lesbian, Haban. I seen she was a lady that day, man. I seen she was a lady that day. It's like he's boxed her and she remembers, shit, I'm a woman. My bone structure's not supposed to take them kind of hits, man. That's what it was like. It was like, shit, my bone. Listen, as a woman, you can't change your chromosomes, so you're going to be a woman. And you can't change your bone structure, man. You're a woman. That's lucky. Go ahead, Haban.
Khan one Khan. For he that is higher than the highest, regardeth, and there be higher than they. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all.
Now he's talking about the kings and the higher up people. Go ahead.
Khan. The king himself is served by the field.
What does that mean, Haban?
No, I'm not sure.
All right, so it means let everyone enjoy the earth, man. And he says the king himself is served by the field. What does that mean? Just think. There's something in life that everybody needs, whether you're a king, poor, is served by the field. What meaning? What? There you go. No matter how much of a king you think you are, if the Lord sends a drought, the king will starve too, man. The king can't think, yep, I'm safe. Nah, man, the king will be safe for a little bit, but yo, even the king is served by the field, man. Letting you know, yo, sometimes when you get high up, just think everything comes from the Lord. Understand shit. I'm a king, but all of this comes from the Lord. No matter how powerful you become, we still need basic needs that come from the earth. We still need basic needs that come from the earth, man. So okay, go ahead.
Kind of the one can. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase.
So now, Solomon didn't say it's wrong to get silver. He said, he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver. And there's people out there that love money so much that they're always doing something to get more. Oh, have you got any quick get rich schemes? Have you got any quick get rich schemes? Listen, man, forget you and you get rich quick schemes, man. Love this like how you love the silver, man. If you love this like how you love the silver, you'd be in here putting in work, man. But instead, you're in some workman's place trying to multiply silver because that's your God. When the Bible says you can't serve the God of money, this is a good scripture to put with it. Some people like to serve money, and now I'm meaning they're given to money, meaning money rules them. Now, we're not given to money because money don't rule us. Now, we can have rich days, we can have broke days, man. Sometimes we have money, sometimes we don't. There's a man out there that'll be rich and he wants more, and he wants more, and he wants more, and there's no end to it. So, okay, go ahead.
Can't the one can.
No, there's a man out there where he can earn 50K and he's not content. So he wants 60K, then he wants 100K, and the finish line keeps moving. Like greed has no finishing line, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Greed, a man that's greedy, there's no end to it. When a man's greedy, there's no end to it. He's always going to want more. He's never going to be full, and he's going to keep doing this until the day he dies. It's like, you go ahead.
Can't the one can. Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
There you go, and it's vanity. Why? Because you're doing all that for that money to go, and you're going to be dead and leave that money one day, and you don't know that for no reason. Go ahead.
Kind of the one can. When goods increase, they are increased. That when goods increase, they are increased that eat them.
What does that mean, Haban?
I don't know.
So when goods increase, they are increased that eat them. So now,
we'll catch up the shop.
Go ahead.
Goods that increase. That's what people come around.
That 2 year. So now when you're doing good, people come around, and now when your goods increased. So Haban, let's say I became £1 million today. What's the first thing I'm going to do? I think it's Rose. All right, no sir. So now it says when goods increase, they're increased to eat them. So now when I get more money, Haban, what eats more of my money?
Whatever you buy.
Say that again.
What you buy.
Exactly. So now when I get more money, I'm gonna get a bigger house, a bigger car. Now there's more money coming out. When goods are increased, they're increased to eat them. Now you get a bigger house, which means bigger bills. You get more money, which means more responsibilities. You get more success, more people asking for something. Listen, there was a man that was in jail with Chris Brown, mad at Chris Brown that Chris Brown didn't give him concert tickets when he came out. He goes, he protected Chris Brown. This white man looked like any crackhead. So they protected Chris Brown in jail. Chris Brown put up a post saying, yo, you bitch ass clout chaser, I'd have beat up everyone in that jail and you. I said, yes, Chris Brown. I said, yo, don't let them don't let them think the singing makes you weak. I think Chris Brown's the only gangster nigga that sings. I'm trying to tell you. King Chris Brown ain't no R. Kelly's. He will get hands on if he has to. I like that shit. He told the white man, like, look, man, this is what he said. Something, you dumbass white boy. You couldn't protect me. I'll whoop you and everybody else that was in the jail. I was like, yes, Chris Brown. I was like, yep. I said, yep. I knew why I like Chris Brown. So like, you go ahead.
Can't the one can. And what good is there to owners thereof?
And what good is there to owners thereof? Meaning you've got all of that, and sometimes the more you have, the more stress you have. And let me quickly teach you something real quick as well. When you go on holiday, don't post letting everybody know you're on holiday because people come rob your yard. Imagine you know a man's on holiday, you can go rob his yard, you can take your time. You can have how about you can even have a nap in the bed because you know he's on holiday. You can even have a nap in the bed if you get tired because you know he's gone for 5-6 days because he's talking about holiday for a week. All right, well, I'll rob your house on Monday, and I'll sleep there till Sunday, and then I'll leave on Sunday with a sack. Listen, man. Sometimes don't be promoting that you're on holiday, man. Don't you see how much footballers get robbed like that? At least there was a man that got robbed the other day. They robbed his mom's pictures. His mom passed away. They robbed his mom's pictures in the jewelry. Why? Because he posted that he's on holiday. Sometimes, like we read earlier, when a man does good, your own friends envy you. And guess who will rob your house? Your fake friends that know what's in your house. They will know you got watches and jewelry, and they will look at your pictures. Oh, he ain't took that chain on holiday with him. It must be in the house. Because they envy you, man. Some of your friends ain't your friends. Come in here and learn to have true friends, man. Learn to have true friends. It's like you go ahead, Oban.
Khan of the one Khan. Saving the beholding of them with their eyes. The sleep
There's a man that has to watch everything he's got all day. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet.
The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, meaning the ordinary worker, a man that works a normal job, he finishes his work, comes home tired and sleeps, and he ain't got no worries, man. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, meaning when we finish our slavery, it's sweet, like, yo, going home now, have some dessert, chill with the family. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm gonna watch a movie. We just go work and come home. Our sleep's sweet. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Whether he eat little or much.
Whether he eat little or not much, this man's content and is happy. He just goes to work, comes home. Yeah, I get to chill now. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. But the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep.
There's a man out there that's rich and he can't sleep. You know why? Because he's worried about, oh, what if the business fails? What's happening with my investments? Can I trust this person that works for me? Oh, what about the business? What if someone breaks in? What if someone does that? How about when we finish the job? We don't care if someone breaks in, man. Our sleep is sweet. Our sleep is sweet. We will see the business burning down on the news and not care. And say, yes, we ain't got no work tomorrow. That's how we live, man. Our sleep is sweet. There's a man out there who owns the business. Speak to most business owners. They're stressed, man. Imagine you're thinking your life's bad. Most of these rich people, their life is bad. They can't rest. What if the business is failing? What if this ain't paid? What if that ain't paid? They're stressed. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt.
Listen, there's some man out there that are rich. You're looking at them, and these riches is killing them, man. The hurt behind. Listen, look at Michael Jackson, for example, man. Yeah, riches and probably died broken. All of these men, there's a sort of evil, man. They're rich, and now people are accusing them of all sort of things. If it's truth, it's not. I don't know. If it's truth, it's not. I don't know. I had parents that would never send me to Michael Jackson's house. Sometimes you have to give your parents a hand for not being like some of these parents that don't have a clue. Listen, parents in the ISUPK, you kids, you will never get sent to Michael Jackson's house, man. Never ever going to be in the bath with Michael Jackson. Like some, imagine letting you. Why would a child have a sleepover with an adult anyway? Like, listen, Haban. If any adult wanted to sleep over with my child, we're going back to that scripture where a man sins with his mouth and it causes him to hurt his flesh. Because I'm flying off the handle. You want to sleep over with? You're going to get a
right.
You're going to sleep on your own from a combination. That's all. You ain't gonna be having no sleepovers with none of our kids. You don't work like that in here, man. So, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. But those riches perish by evil travail.
Listen, man, them riches will be gone one day. There's people that are rich, they don't know what they're doing with them. And yeah, there's a man who's rich and he knows what he's doing with it. There's a man out there who ain't got a clue. No clue. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Oh.
And sometimes as well, you can have great wealth, and you can have kids that just ain't ready for that wealth. and you give it to them, and they ruin it, man. Have you ever seen how some parents work hard and their kids destroy everything they work for? There's some kids that destroy everything they work for. And so lucky, before we wrap up, it's looking like it's coming back to winter. How's it dark outside already? Have you noticed? Nah, but the sun started going down a lot earlier as well now. Way earlier. Listen, about sometimes you gotta do them checks. Lucky. Sometimes you gotta do them checks. With that, clap it up. That's the end of the class. Captain Crawford is gonna call it from the classroom.
Beneficial Ahmadiyya. Hey, what can do to the teachers? Beneficial Ahmadiyya Shabbat. Ahmadiyya Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Shabbat Kafam.
That's a matah. Dismiss.
For that again, Israel will be here tomorrow. Scripture breakdown. Shalom, Israel. Hey, for what again, Haban? Shalom, Lord in Christ.
Shalom, Lord in Christ.